Welcome to your August 2021 general reading. It is a wonderful pick a card general reading that we are getting ready to do today. And so we've got 5 different piles from you to choose from. It will be whatever topic happens to come through on the readings. It could be love, it could be career, it could be whatever resonates for you. So take a deep breath. You can choose pile 1 with the fluorite, pile 2 with the opalite, pile 3 with the chrysocolla, pile 4 with the pyrite, or pile 5 with the, I am not sure what this is, some sort of pink stone. It's not a rose quartz. Anyways, I'm not perfect. So take a deep breath, listen to your intuition, pick which one chooses for you. The timestamps are down below, and I will see you in your reading. Hi, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. You chose the fluorite stone here. Beautiful little stone with purple and green. So we'll let that sit here through the reading. All right, so I've got your cards right here. I have already shuffled them out. That way you don't have to suffer through waiting for me to get that done. So one thing I just wanted to mention before everything gets started here, this is a general reading, okay? This is YouTube. It is general for everybody, so it may not resonate for you. If you're looking for a personal reading, check out the links below. I do have a link to my Etsy shop store where you can purchase a personal reading if you wish. That way it's definitely focused in on your energies and what's going on for you. So this is general. For this, these are fun. I love doing these because they're random. They're random, and so they're entertaining. So this will be a general reading. It'll be anything that comes through the cards, okay? Many times it's ambiguous. It can be a love reading and a career reading. It could be a love reading for one person. It could be a career reading for another. So I will, because it is general, I'll try to keep it a little bit on the ambiguous side as well, as far as my explanations on the cards. All right, let's get started. All right, so we've got, starting off strong here. All right, we've got the 7 of Pentacles reversed, crossed by the 8 of Cups. We've got the 8 of Pentacles reversed. Oh, excuse me. Temperance reversed, okay. And in the past, we have the 4 of Wands. In the future, we have the 9 of Wands reversed. Energy surrounding you, we have the 6 of Cups reversed. Unknown influences is the Tower. And then hopes and fears, we've got the 3 of Swords. And in the outcome, let me scoot this stuff down here so you can see this. Because we want to see the outcome, right? Okay. Is the Judgment card. All right, so pile 1, you've got a situation that you've been in for a while and you were very happy in it for the longest time with this 4 of Wands here. You were very, very happy in it back then. And it was something that you really enjoyed. It was stable for you. It was happy. But now what's happening? So this is the present energies of where you were at. We've got the 7 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so this means that basically, it's like you're seeing that all your hard work is going nowhere. All your hard work is going nowhere, and you're giving up on it. You're giving up on it. And so it's kind of like a light has been shown on the situation and you're about to be done. You're about to walk away from it. And that's the hard part for you here. This is what we've got here with the challenge position, is the 8 of Cups, which is the walk away card. As you can see his butt walking away, right? So that's been hard for you because you see this situation. You're seeing that this is the way it is, that it's no longer working for you anymore. It's no longer working. It's just it's like when you plant something and just the ground isn't good for the seeds, right? It's not the right mix of chemicals. It's not the right mix of electrolytes or vitamins or whatever. And it's become toxic for those seeds for which you were trying to grow. So I don't like using the word toxic. That's thrown around so much these days. I don't enjoy that. But that's basically what the situation's turned into for you. It's no longer a good environment. It's now a hostile environment as far as for whatever it is you're trying to grow here. Could be a relationship, could be a job, could be whatever. And the thing is that right here up in your head, because this is what's in your consciousness here, we've got the Eight of Pentacles reversed. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. There's a lot of repair work. I have a feeling that there's some sort of betrayal here that's caused you to feel that there's a lot of work that's needed. That's usually what happens. It could be betrayal in regards to some sort of, work situation, but it could also be, again, love type situation as well. And you just feel it to fix it would take a lot of effort. And you're feeling like it's just too much effort. Too much effort. So your gut here, what we have here in your gut instinct, we have the Temperance card reversed. Now, so the thing is that what you'd been doing in the past, as far as like, with this happiness and everything, you were tolerating the situation. You were tolerating it. Oh yeah, maybe it'll get better. Maybe it'll, get easier for me later. Maybe it'll kind of settle itself down. I'm being impatient, talking yourself out of it, that kind of thing. So you've been holding back on acting on the fact that this is not working for you. You've been holding back. Your gut's going, stop holding back. Stop holding back. It's time to stop trying to keep the peace. It's time to move forward. It's time to go. So in the immediate future, now, so since this is for August 2021, right? So the immediate future typically is like the first couple weeks of the month, okay? So right here is where you start to drop your guard against it. You're letting down the boundaries. And it's a slow process because I feel like you have a lot of emotions behind the whole thing. You have a lot of stuff that's kind of just stopping you from doing any of this. And it's a process. Yeah, so you're not one of those people that really just kind of jumps at a moment's notice, right? You're not impulsive when it comes to this type of drastic move, okay? You're not impulsive at all, which is a good thing, because the thing is that thinking things through is a great thing to do. And I'm glad that you're starting to really chew on it. And so, because you're probably watching this going, oh God, really? Really? I know I would be. I'd be like, God damn it. Oh man, I fucking knew it. Kind of one of those things. Shit. Even the cards say it. Yeah. So they're saying it. So what's going to happen is that you're slowly going to start talking yourself through it. And you're going to start talking yourself through it going, okay, will I be better in this other situation? Will I be better if I, start looking elsewhere or start taking just baby steps? You can take baby steps to go somewhere else. You don't have to take drastic moves, but just to take small moves to go towards happiness. So the energy surrounding you here, we've got the Six of Cups reversed. So the Six of Cups reversed, this is just like, you're like, oh man, I want to kind of just forget about this because this didn't mean anything. This didn't mean anything. It didn't last. I'm not going to sit here and live in the past about it. I'm not going to live in this when it's actually this. I'm not doing that. So that's the energy that's surrounding you because it's been kind of building around you, right? It's been building and building and building. And then the unseen forces here, pile one, you lucky ducks. We've got the Tower. It's a turning point in your life. It's a 100% turning point in your life. You are changing. And so something is happening and it is going to be a bit upsetting, usually. Change always is. It is always upsetting. Nobody likes the process. Nobody likes the process of change, just the outcome. So Of course, you've got some fears about the whole thing. You're afraid of, one, either breaking somebody else's heart, or two, breaking your own. You're like, what if I make the wrong decision? I can totally hear that one here. What if I'm making the wrong decision? What if I'm giving up on something I shouldn't be giving up on? What if it's a situation that I should hold on just a little bit longer? Well, honey, you've got the situation, you've got the I'm not living in the past situation. I'm not living in this when it's actually this. This is you seeing reality. This is influencing your life, and this tower here, and it's this drastic change. It's just goes boom, that kind of thing. You can see the fire in the tower here, right? It's surrounding you. It is surrounding you. And you are stopping yourself from walking away because you're afraid of hurting somebody or even hurting yourself. Change always hurts, but it doesn't mean it's good for us. Doesn't mean it's not good for us. Both directions here. So the outcome we have here by the end of the month, we have the Judgment card. This is good. This means forward movement. A decision will be made. You're going to finally make that decision and act on it. Act on it. You're going to be following up. The Temperance card and the Judgment card, a lot of times, to me, they feel very similar in energies. This one's keeping the peace, right? This one is keeping the peace when it's right side up, keeping the peace, keeping the pace, the patience, the balance of everything that's going on and everything. And it's very divine feeling, right? Because they both have angels. If you look at these like this, you can see that they both have angels in them and everything. This one's all about the balance, where they're pouring the cups of water, balancing the emotions and everything. And this one's just like, boop, it's time to go. It's time to do something. And this is divine intervention. Time to go. Wahoo, yay. So to me, I don't know why, but I feel like they're connected. Maybe it's just for your reading. I've always kind of felt that they were connected, but I really feel it this time. So let's get some details. Some specifics, because Jessica's curious, and I'm sure you are too. All right, for pile one. Pile one, tell me, okay. I was going to ask about this Seven of Pentacles here. Yeah, look at that. We've got the Five of Cups. You're so disappointed. You are so disappointed about this situation. You're really disappointed and kind of just like regretful. Like, oh man, I put all this effort in and everything went great for a little bit, but then it just went to shit. Okay, tell me more about this Eight of Cups here. What's making that so hard here? What's making that so hard? What's the Eight of Cups here for, please? Okay, this position always reads right side up. So we've got the Page of Pentacles here. Yeah, so the thing is that you were looking for something that was stable and secure and looking to start something new. You were hoping that it would plant into a great... You were hoping that you were planting... I'm going to say planting because these are like seeds, right? Planting your ideas into a really good spot so that they would grow into a majestic tree, plant, whatever. And that's what you had done, is you had gone into it with this, and you're just afraid that if you walk away and it's just in its beginning stages, you're afraid that if it's just in its beginning stages and you're walking away from it, you're scared of that. You're terrified of it. Yeah, afraid of making the wrong decision. But everything in your head is going, this isn't working, this isn't working. You know what I could see, pile one here, is I could see where you're going to see this reading and then you're going to be like, all right, I'm going to give myself the rest of August and then I'll make a decision. Yeah. It's like, I don't want to take the action now. I don't want to take the action now, but I want to, I have the idea in my head, but I'm not going to take the action right now, which you aren't. You wouldn't do it until the end of August anyways. So, but that's a good idea, because then you can just watch and just see how things are going. And then by the end of August, you can be like, okay, it's still not working. I'm going to let this go. Tell me more about this. Let's do 9 of Wands, please. Tell me more about the 9 of Wands, please. We've got the Strength card reversed. Yeah, so this is you realizing, because you're letting down your boundaries, right? You're letting down your guard towards everything. You're becoming more vulnerable. That's what the Strength card reversed means. It talks about vulnerabilities. Vulnerabilities are a good thing. Some of us don't agree with that. Some of us are. I know I was 100% in that position. Weakness is a bad thing. Do not show them your weakness. But you know what the thing is that you'd be surprised how strong you are by looking weak. By showing your vulnerabilities, you are actually a lot stronger than you actually look. Because you're willing to accept what's actually there. Being willing to accept what's actually there is a hell of a lot stronger than hiding it, than hiding from it. All right, tell me more about this 6 of Cups here. 6 of Cups, please. Why is this here? Okay, this one. 7 of Cups. Look at that. Yeah. You're just like, I don't know what to do here. I don't know. Should I do this or that or this or that? It's like kind of like ruminating. Ruminating. Okay, it's like I see that I don't want to, that I can't live in this past right here. I see this. Sorry, I'm holding the card and blocking them. Can't live in this past, and I don't want to live in the memories. I don't want to remember all this stuff, because this stuff will keep me in this state. And what am I going to do? What am I supposed to do? I want to try and be clear on what I'm doing. What's this Tower? Why is the Tower here, please? Oh, something just said the decision is going to be made for you. The Tower. Why is the Tower here? That might be valid for somebody. Why is the Tower here, please? Come on. Interesting. Okay, so the Temperance card came out again. Same as down here, right? Came down. Okay, so, yeah, so this is, I need to reverse this because this was reversed earlier. Moving forward, Tower. But see, this time this has a different meaning for you. This one talks about like letting go of your own inhibitions and moving forward with it. And this one's talking about how now the Tower is going to come in, and now the goal is just to keep the balance. You see how this guy is like keeping the balance here, right? You see the sun and the moon, the light and the dark side, right? Masculine and the feminine. Keep the balance while everything's just going to shit, basically. All right, tell me more about this Judgment card. And then we'll end this with a few Oracle cards. I didn't tell you that in the beginning. I should have. Judgment card. Why is this here, please? We've got the Magician reversed. Okay, yeah, so then this kind of implies to me that you're just straight up no longer involved. You have no power over what's going on anymore at that point, or you're letting it go. You could be just straight up letting go of the power that you have over this situation, and just like, nope, I'm backing out. I'll see you later. Taking your hands right out of the pot, right? Taking your hands right out of the pot. Interesting. You've got an interesting month up for you, Pile 1. Let's get some advice here from the Rebel deck. This is a deck that's meant to be lighthearted. It's pretty lighthearted. It cusses it also, just like I do, which is why I like it. It's kind of in-your-face advice. Advice that you probably already knew that you needed. So, All right, so what's the advice for pile 1 regarding this reading, please? Okay, perfect. We've got 2. It says you've got a feeling you just can't shake. That little voice inside you, listen to that shit. That's this guy right here going, get the hell out, start moving. Start moving. And then this one right here is the sad one. They broke your heart. Fuck them. They did. They did break your heart. I'm going to put that on top of that 3 of Swords just because you were trying to avoid that. You were trying to avoid feeling that they broke your heart because you know what? They made promises. They made promises that they didn't keep. I'm really sorry. Let's get some more advice here. Messages from Spirit for you. These are healing messages from Spirit. I love these. Healing messages from Spirit for pile 1 regarding this reading, please. Pile 1. These cards are hard to start shuffle. There's not very many. I need to buy more. It's just like place them all in. I need to buy more cards, said every tarot reader ever. Alright, there we go. Oh, okay, just the top one. Alright, gotcha. Know when to walk away. Well, holy shit, pile 1. You know what they're saying. If this is for you, you know what to do. Alright, that's what I've got for you today. If this did resonate with you, hit that like button, please. I do appreciate it. And I hope to see you guys in the next readings. Thanks. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your August 2021 reading. This is a general reading. You guys chose the opalite. This little fluorescent little thing here that I always enjoy looking at. It's very light and friendly. Alright, so I've got your cards here. They have been shuffled out, so you didn't have to suffer through all that. Please know that this will be a general reading versus a personal reading, okay? This means it may not resonate with you. There may be pieces of it that do and other pieces that don't. So basically what the universe does for you is that it will bring to you what you need to hear if it is the correct time. So if you are looking for a personal read where I'm just reading your energies and say you're getting a love reading and I can read their energies too, check out the link down below in the description box. It goes to my Etsy shop. You can order a personal reading there. So again, this will be a general topic reading as well. So it could be, you know, career, love, family, whatever it happens to resonate with for you. I will try to keep things ambiguous because a lot of times, for one person it'll be a love reading, for another person it'll be a career reading. So I will try to keep things ambiguous for that when it comes to that space. Also, if this does resonate with you, hit that like button, please. It does really help me out. All right, let's get started. Okay, so we've got Temperance here, and we've got the 9 of Swords. Okay, Page of Cups. All right, we've got the 8 of Wands reversed, Queen of Cups reversed in the past. Okay, 7 of Pentacles reversed in the future, immediate future. Current energies for you right now, we've got the Knight of Wands. Unknown factors, we've got the 3 of Pentacles reversed here. Hopes and fears, we have the Devil reversed. And outcome, we've got 8 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So pile 2, you're like excited for something, but you're terrified at the same time. you've got a lot of passion behind everything here. This is you right now with this Knight of Wands. I'll just say this here now. So this is you with your Knight of Wands energy right here. This is you with a lot of passion and a lot of inspiration, ambition to move forward with something. You're just like, dun, 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 I'm gonna ride right on it and I'm gonna get this done. And that's what this is saying right here. This is where you're starting to make some sort of change with this Temperance reversed card. You're making some sort of change. You're making the change. You're disturbing the peace. Now, that disturbing the peace doesn't necessarily mean that you're doing something bad. It just means that you're changing something. It just means, it could be something where you're just like, yep, I'm finally going to ask that person out. I'm finally going to do it. This is you changing your previous position of standing back and waiting, right? So you're changing that. This is taking action. So, but what's getting in your way here are your anxieties here. This is the Nine of Swords. You can see this person who looks like they're staying up at night, waiting. They've got all these swords above their head because they're just thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. Way overthinking. Very anxious type energies. So I think that whatever it is that I feel like you've been chewing on doing this for a while. You've got the passion and you've got the forward momentum, but what's happening is that your brain is stopping you. That's what's happening, is your brain is stopping. Your fears are stopping you. In fact, that it's very much like the Fool reversed card. Very much like that. Fool reversed means that you are letting your fears get in the way. And so that's what this is. Now, so in your head here, you're like, but I really want to start something new with this Page of Cups. You've got this idea. And I can't help but wonder, so you've got this idea in your head. I can't help but wonder, excuse me, if you don't think it's not a little bit wild and fanciful, this idea that you have. You're like, oh no, that's crazy. No. That person would never think about going out with me. So it could be something like that where you're like, Jessica, you're dreaming. That's this card right here. Jess, you're dreaming. So I can't help but wonder if you're not saying that to yourself, that you think you're dreaming. And that's where you're just kind of going back and forth, and you are your own worst enemy in this case, as far as making movement in this situation. So what's going on in your gut here? Your gut says with this, we've got the Eight of Wands reversed. I've got two things coming through with this, okay? Wands typically indicates some sort of message coming through, but that's only when it's right side up. So meaning a message, meaning a letter or an email or something not in person, right? When it's reversed, it's in person. So this is two split things. I don't usually do that, but it feels split here. So I've got one says do it in person. The other says your gut is going, no, what, there is actually going to be a problem here. There actually is going to be some obstacles that you need to get through. Or slow down. Slow down. No. It's not the obstacles, it's the slow down. Your gut's telling you to slow down a bit on it, or that you need to do this in person. One of those two messages. This guy likes to go really fast, okay? This guy likes to go really fast. So does that guy, because he's flying on cloud 9, right? So your gut's going, hold on, let's think this through, let's make sure. And this is your brain going, okay, I'm recognizing what my gut is saying right here, but your brain blowing it way out of proportion, going, oh, why do I need to slow down? What's going on? What's going to be in my way? What is this? Yeah, your brain's overreacting. It's just your gut going, slow down, calm down for a second. You need to make sure you think it through and then do it. It's okay to do it. It's okay. Yeah, so in the past here, we've got the Queen of Cups reversed. I've got, it's a lot of a feeling of having been controlled by somebody, of the feminine type, it doesn't matter what gender, but of the feminine nature, being controlled by that person. I feel a very young energy in regards to this. Young. It's like I'm talking to a young male. That's basically what what this reading is like. I'm talking to a young male. A young male, and there may have been a feminine type in your past that kind of controlled you. And what's happening is that you're trying to break free from that. Break free from what this person taught you. You may not be a young male. That may be just to get somebody's attention. I don't know. But they're just like, it's a young male you're talking to. I'm like, okay. Sounds good. So you're breaking free from what this person built into your psyche. Okay? You're breaking free from that. You rejected it right here. This is where you rejected it and said, this is not for me anymore. This could be a mother figure, could be a grandmother, could be an aunt, what sister, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter. Female-ish, feminine. Could be just even a feminine man, too. It doesn't matter. But you're breaking free from that, and you're looking to start something different. And you're pretty excited about it. You're really excited about it. And it sounds like you really should be. It sounds like you really should be. But I've got a distinct feeling of if you move too fast, you're going to hit a wall. You're going to hit a wall if you move too fast. So you've got to go slower. So in the immediate future here, we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed, okay? This is you deciding to not wait anymore. This is you actually not waiting. Immediate future is in the first 2 weeks of August, okay? First 2 weeks of August. This is you deciding. This is you actually doing. So you're going to take the steps here. You're not going to sit back and wait on something that you planted. This could also indicate that you're not slowing down right here. So this reading right here may be a warning for you, okay? A warning of what may happen if you don't slow down. This is you not slowing down. Not waiting for things to manifest themselves, for the seeds that you sowed to actually produce themselves before you trying to harvest them. So being a little bit on the impatient side. We already went over this card here. So this card is the unknown and unseen influences here. We've got the Three of Pentacles reversed. So there is a lack of, I'm going to say, proper planning. A lack of proper planning, or lack of, I'm going to say, seeing the trees in the forest. You got to see the details. You need to look at the details. You may be seeing the forest instead of the trees, and you have a wonderful big idea, but moving forward, suddenly you're just like, oh shoot, I have all these 16 other things I need to address at the same time. And it's going to slap you in the face if you're not careful. So be careful with that. So hopes and fears, we've got the Devil reversed. You are letting go. You are hoping to let go of the devil. This person or this situation that you had in your past, that's the devil for you. You're letting go of old attachments that were created by this situation. Letting go of old attachments, letting go of old bad behaviors, and that's what you want. That's your goal in this whole situation, is to let those go. It's interesting because I don't see what the actual plan is. I can't actually tell what the actual plan is. This may be somebody who's interested in like doing their own shadow work and stuff, but they're terrified of it. I could see this being that way because the outcome for this whole thing comes out to the Eight of Pentacles reversed, which means you've got some hard work coming up. Hard work. This is hard work. This is work where it's like repair work. You're fixing what was broken. So in this context, because now I'm seeing with this Devil card and how that's been revealed, details. Yeah, So if you're working on trying to get away from old nasty behaviors, it could be addictions, it could be codependencies, it could be, behaviors, where you just tend to idolize people that don't deserve it, right? It could be something like that. You are working on, your goal is to let that shit go. That's your goal. And you've got this beautiful idea of having it done, and you're so excited and passionate about it, but you're fucking terrified. Well, who am I underneath that? Who am I? Pile 2, who are you? So they're saying, take it slow. Take it slow. So this is you, deciding to dive on into it. Dive on into it, and you're starting to do the work. I like it. That suddenly took a very spiritual turn. I like spiritual turns. Let's get some details here. Oh, these cards are like just too big for my hands. Just too big. So I struggle to shuffle them. Okay, for pile 2. Let's see here. All right, so what is this temperance reversed here, please, for pile 2? Why is the temperance reversed here? What are they deciding on? Yellow, come on now. What are they deciding on, please? All right. I said what I said. Temperance reversed with clarified by temperance reversed. So they have nothing different to say about that. There is no clarification, and basically what I explained about this is exactly what needed to be explained. So you making the decision to step out of your comfort zone, step out of the balance of what you were in before, of what you knew as comfortable. This is your decision to do that. So I just posted a meme. In fact, I'll probably post it on here real quick here. But I posted a meme to my Facebook or Instagram or whatever it is, social media. And it was one of those, when you pull out a card and then you pull out another card to clarify, and it says, "Did I stutter?" I love how the tarot just talks to you. I love it. And I laugh at them all the time, which is why I call my channel The Laughing Lotus Tarot, because I laugh at it all the time. Because it's just hilarious to me. I don't know, the idea that you can talk to everything around you and it will talk back is something that I absolutely was not raised with. And so, anyways, a little insight into why I laugh at shit all the time. Alright, so let's clarify this Page of Cups. Tell me about this Page of Cups, please. Why is the Page of Cups here? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so you're looking for some stability in your life. You're looking to create a better, safer space for you within, I'm going to say, your own heart, because this is a Cups here. You're looking for a better, safer, more stable space within your own heart. That's what you're working on creating. All right, why is this 8 of Wands reversed here? Why do they need to go slow? Why is the 8 of Wands here, please? Oop, oop, oop. We've got the Emperor reversed. Okay. So, yeah, so think of it this way when it comes to like the Emperor here. When the Emperor is not in a good spot, he turns into a bad emperor, right? And what you think of as a bad king, a bad emperor, a bad leader of a major community or country or blah, 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 whatever, dynasty. What you think of as a bad one, and this is very individual for every single one of you that's watching this, that's why you need to slow down. because you may be tempted by the same stuff that what you see as bad. Those you know, if you know of any stories, you know, you're like, oh, you're corrupt, oh, you're this, oh, you're that, you know, or they could have just been straight up blind to what was going on, or maybe you think a bad king is someone who trusts somebody too much, you know. So just whatever you think of, however you think a bad king is, that's what's going to happen for you. That's why you need to keep it slow. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups here in the past. Nine of Swords, yeah. It caused a lot of pain for you in the past. Nine of Swords. This is the same as this. So yeah, so this pain right here that you've got right here, this is what's standing in your way. This pain with this whole situation that happened in the past is what's standing in your way. That's why you need to take it slow. You have to address the pain. You have to feel the pain. You need to. A lot of times, like psychotherapy, you know, talk therapy is very, very helpful when it comes to traumatic situations from your past, because it'll walk you through how you felt and how you think they felt and why you think that and why you think you felt. Do you accept that you should have felt that way, and why not? Because a lot of times we reject how we feel, right? We reject it, saying it's wrong. And a lot of times that's actually the pain point, not the actual memory. It's the fact that we're rejecting that we reacted in that situation. So anyway, moving off. I go off on tangents, can you tell? So let's see here. Seven of Pentacles reversed here. What's this, please? What is this? Seven of Pentacles reversed. Why is this here for pile 2? That one. Okay. Ta-da! Pride. Six of Wands. Pride. So so this is you deciding to take the action, right? This is you deciding to take the action. This is you actually taking the action because you're like, I can fucking do this. You believe in yourself, which you absolutely should. You absolutely should. But you believe that you can do this faster than other people. Be wary about those ideas, okay? This is a card of ego here. So the thing is that I am one of the first people on the planet to be like, I can do this faster than anybody else. That's just how I was, as I was being raised. Because whenever I'm like a master manifester, so I can get shit done like that. So when this comes up for me, and it's like, well, I can get that done, no problem. No, every single time the universe comes up and slaps me in my damn face. Slaps me in my damn face and says, now you're going to take longer to figure it out until you get past that ego. So be wary of this, okay? Be wary of the ego coming up and saying, I can get over this shit faster than anybody else. All I need to do is just this one thing. No, it's probably going to be more than that. I sit here and tell you, ways to get through to it and everything, but it's so extremely simple, and every single person is different. So all right, so tell me more about this Three of Pentacles reversed here. Why is this here? Seeing the forest, not the trees. And just looking at the big picture, they said that you're focusing too much on the big general memory. You're focusing too much on the big general memory and not the details, not the specifics, like digging into it. Like you need to replay the whole thing in your head or with somebody you trust. Out loud is better. So find somebody that you're willing to cry in front of, because it will make you cry. And when it makes you cry, that means you hit it and you finally are starting to release the trigger. The trigger that's inside, the trigger of pain. The pain trigger, pain point. So, okay. Can we get a card for that, please? Can we get a card for the Three of Pentacles, please? Ta-da! Sun reversed. Okay. Yeah, so it's like you're actively refusing to see it. That's what this is. Actively refusing to see what the actual issue is. And so you see the overall, like, say 2013 was a really hard year for you, you know, that kind of thing. And, oh, well, I had this one thing happen, and this other thing happened, and this happened, everything. And you're like, overall, 2013 sucked, and I'm going to sit here and cry about that. Okay, so you're sitting and crying about 2013, but you need to go through every damn memory, boom, 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 right? And cry about every single one of those. Let it out. Get it out of your system, because I swear to you, it's sitting in there. If you haven't let it out, it's sitting in there. You need to let it out. If you still feel the urge to cry about it, it is still sitting inside. And you need to let it out. A lot of people are like, oh, you're crying too much about it. Well, you know, let me tell you something. There's a difference between crying too much. Okay. One, there is no such thing as crying too much about something. Two, some people who say they're crying about one thing is actually crying about another. And not that same thing. So some people, but what's happening is that they're projecting it onto this known situation, and they're actually crying about something else. But because they're not willing to address it directly, they're going to keep crying over it. So this is for people that just can't get past their grief for some reason. I am not a trained psychologist, okay? I am not a trained psychologist, but I am someone who can read energies, and I've dealt with many, many, many people in crisis mode. And this is when somebody cries a lot. I've dealt a lot with grief and loss and stuff like that. And yes, you go through your grieving process. Yes, you do. And it's hard. And every person has a different length of time that they can grieve. But it's when you start getting past something where you're crying every day about something that happened 5 years ago, there's something else going on. There is something else going on. Nobody wants to fucking admit that, though, for some god-awful reason. So let me tell you how many people have gotten so pissed off at me for saying that. And I'm just like, you know I'm telling you the truth, because that's exactly what's happening. There is something in there you are projecting onto this situation and continuing to cry about it because it gives you a chance to release all that other shit that you've got going on in the past. But because you're refusing to acknowledge that shit in the past, you're going to keep crying about it. Because you're not acknowledging it. I don't know if that makes sense. But anyways. It makes sense to me. And I'm not here to be your therapist anyways, so. Always consult a licensed therapist. They're very useful. I like them. I've been through years and years and years of therapy. Anyway, so last one here. And then I'll finally let you go after 25 fucking minutes. Alright, so 8 of Pentacles here. Why is this here? Are we doing the actual repair work? Is that what's happening? Yes, we are. We are building your comfort space with this Queen of Pentacles. You're doing that repair work and making yourself far more comfortable. Reversed Queen of Cups versus the right side up Queen of Pentacles, far more comfortable. You are going to feel so much better after this whole thing. So much freaking better. All right, let's get some advice here from the Rebel deck here. All right, what's the advice for pile 2 regarding this reading, please? Now that I've talked their ears off. Advice for pile 2, please. This one. Get some fucking sleep. You are being an ass because you're fucking tired. Face to pillow. Now. There's a lot of people that don't sleep here. I say here on this plane. You don't sleep well. And it's because of probably some health issues, I'm going to say. It's probably some health issues. It could be like allergy problems. if you have too much histamine running through your body, it can make you stay awake too much at night. So it can. Consult with your doctor, of course. I'm going to always put that disclaimer in here, but what I do is that's what I do. I take an antihistamine. All right, y'all. This is what I've got for you today. Thank you so much for being here. If any of this did resonate with you, please hit that like button, and I hope to see y'all next time. Thanks. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your August 2021 general reading. You chose this beautiful Chrysocolla stone. This is a lovely stone. I love this thing. It's just so earthy. It looks like, this to me looks like earth as a cube. I just love it. All right. It's also known as like the Gaia stone, I think, too. So pretty cool if you've never had one. All right, so I have chosen the cards here. They have been shuffled and ready to roll here, so you didn't have to suffer through all that. Please note that this is a general reading, okay, versus a personal reading. Since it is general, you may only resonate with certain pieces of this reading, and that's okay. This is YouTube. If you do want a personal reading, I do have a link down in the description box to my Etsy shop where you can purchase a personal reading from me, where I read your energies and whatever other person, if you want me to do another person for a love reading or whatever at that point. So also, as far as the topic, this is a general topic reading, so versus love, career, whatever. So this may resonate in any part of your life. So keep your eyes open in regards to that, because many times if you click on this and you're just like, man, this isn't really resonating, it may not be resonating with the situation you want it to resonate with. It may be resonating with another situation. So just an FYI. That happens. They do that to me all the time. So if you do like this or you do resonate with the reading here, hit that like button. I do appreciate it. It does help me a lot. And let's get started. All right. We've got the King of Wands reversed here. Okay. And the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Death. Wow. That's not the position. It's supposed to be down here. Okay. Eight of Cups. Wow. Okay. And then the High Priestess reversed. And then in the immediate future, we've got Six of Swords reversed. Okay. We've got energy surrounding you, Page of Wands reversed. Unknown factors or unseen factors, Two of Pentacles reversed. We've got the Eight of Wands reversed for hopes and fears. And the Hanged Man as the outcome. Excuse me. Okay. So, Pile 3. You're like ready to quit on something. You are ready to quit on something. And it's like you just lost all your interest in it. Yeah, you lost all your interest in it. I mean, because you've got two reversed wands that are surrounding you here. This is the energy that's surrounding you, this Page of Wands reversed. Like, you don't want to even have, like, any sort of start around you. And the thing is that, like, you know, the current situation here, we've got the King of Wands reversed. So you had graduated, so you had gotten yourself up to a king status, basically, as far as, like, in motivation and inspiration and moving forward on something. Like, you were like the person. You were it, right? You were it. And then something happened. Something happened that caused you not to want to do it anymore. And it's like you just like, turn around. Don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. And it's almost like you're second guessing yourself. Yeah, it's like you're second guessing yourself in regards to something. Like you're like, I don't know if this was a good idea. It feels like I feel a lot of insecurity happening here. A lot of insecurity. It's very, very job focused to me. Of course, this is the challenge here. This is Three of Pentacles as the challenge, which means that it's like you have too much to do. Okay, it's like you have too much to do in too little time to do it, and you're just like, I gotta drop something. This is what, you're feeling this right here. This is the unseen factors that are involved. That with this Two of Pentacles reversed, the unseen factors that are involved are basically that it's going to cause you to, instead of balancing multiple things that you are doing, you have to focus on one. Too much to do. So you may have been working or doing or whatever you're doing. You may have been working like basically 2 jobs but getting paid for 1, right? So you're heavily overworked, like a lot of us are, right? Heavily overworked, and you're just like, I can't do this. It will literally kill me. I can't do this anymore. So it's like you're trying to get ready to bail on the whole situation. Too much. Yeah, so right here, so we've got this death card here. You're like, something's got to give. Something's got to give, or I got to get out, or it's just going to kill me. It's going to kill me. I can't do this. And of course, the kill me is just metaphor. It's not real. But it's you're at your wit's end. You're at your wit's end. You are done dealing with this situation. The thing is about this is that your gut's going, don't you dare walk away. Don't you dare walk away. So I find that interesting. I'm just like, why? Why not walk away? Why not walk away? And why are we going back in here? Because like with this, these are 2 cards of walking away when they're right side up. These are 2 cards of walking away, but they're both upside down, which shows that you're going to stay in it or go or turn back into it. You turn back and head into it. So I'm going to be interested to see the details on this one. This is going to be interesting. So in the past energies, we've got the High Priestess reversed here. This is a lack of harmony. This is probably where you notice the first discomfort of what was going on. The first discomfort, the first issues with what was actually happening. Remember, these readings can be love, career, whatever. While it's love for one person, it could be career for another, okay? So I'm trying to keep it as ambiguous as possible just because these are general readings. Take it for your situation as it resonates. Anyway, so right in the past here, this is where you're seeing the discomfort. This is where you're starting to feel, it's like there's a problem in the force here. It's like you noticed it. And here is where you're just like, oh, no. So something happened that made this happen. It's not clarifying what had happened. So I'm going to get that clarification here, of course. And this right here, like I mentioned, with this 6 of Swords reversed here, this is you going back into the fray. Continuing the fight. Continuing the fight. Because when this is reversed, you're stepping out of the fight and going into calmer waters. You are not doing that. You're stepping in, and what I feel like when I feel this card is I see like when a ship is going into a storm. Okay, when a ship is going into this giant storm in the ocean, right? And so here they are. They're like, "Ooh, oh my goodness, I can't do this!" And they've got this giant wave coming from this side, right? And the wind is coming this way. They turn and face into it, right? They turn and head into it so that you can get through it without capsizing. That's what I'm imagining here is you're going to turn and go head on into it here. And this is the immediate future, which is the first 2 weeks of August. So I feel like you're going to finally, I think whatever's been bothering you, you're going to finally address it right here. You're going to head right on into it. And yeah, it may be hard, but it's going to be easier to do than just giving up and letting yourself capsize. Keeping with the boat metaphor, right? So we know what these are because I've already explained these. Hopes and fears. All your fears is that, obstacles and stops and starts and not being able to do anything correctly and too many hands in the pot. Too many hands in the pot. Yeah. Too many hands in the pot. Improper communication. Improper communication meaning like communication that doesn't make sense. Where, you know, somebody will send something to you and you're just like, what the hell what did they just say to me? What? So then you're having to go back and be like, can you explain that again? Details. Too much details because somebody's not talking properly. Somebody's not explaining. Maybe they're giving you instructions to do something. I'm just saying in like a work type situation. Maybe they're giving you instructions to do something and you're just like, I have no idea how to do that, so I don't know exactly what they want from me. But yet management, bad management, by the way, bad management, are the ones that come back and, you know, where you're just like, can you explain this to me? And they're just like, figure it out. Well, fuck you too, right? Fuck you too. So this is not a figure it out type of situation. This is your fear. Remember, this is your fear. You may be dealing with that type of situation. You may be. They want me to remind you, as I'm going through that, they want me to remind you that you are being paid to take that behavior. If this is a career reading for you, you are being paid to handle this behavior. Sounds really shitty, by the way. But they want me to remind you of that. That you're being paid to do it this way. And it's always going to be this way. No, I said it wrong. Okay. They don't want me to say it's always going to be this way. This is always going to be a struggle, but there is a way to get through it to make it easier. And make future processes easier when it comes to this communication and everything. Anyways, moving on to the outcome here, we've got the Hanged Man reversed. This right here, this card speaks of acceptance to me. It speaks of acceptance of what is, and being okay with that. Because that's why they wanted me to do that. Okay. So if this is a career reading, going back to that, if this is a career reading for you, this is, you know, you're being paid to do this. You knew that you were going to get into this. This is part of your job description, right? Part of your job description. This is you finally accepting that. You being in an uncomfortable position, but being okay with that. Because you're being paid to do it. Remind yourself about that. Hey, I'm being paid good money to take this bullshit. I'm being paid good money to do this. And you know what? It better be good money. It better be good money. This card always reminds me of of that meme that's out there, and I'll show it right over here. So, of that dog, of the dog with the fire. He's sitting at a table, and the whole room's on fire around him. And he's like, "This is fine." Yeah, that's what this reminds me of. You're aware of the problems, but you know what? You're accepting of the problems. You're accepting that this is not your problem. You just are paid to handle it a certain way. That's why you're here. All right, let's get some details. Details for pile 3. Okay. Hello. Okay. Let's talk about this King of Wands here. Why is this King of Wands here, please, for pile 3? What is it that happened? What happened that caused the King of Wands? Ooh. Okay, so we've got the 6 of Cups reversed coming up. We're not having fun anymore. That's basically what that says. You're not having fun with this anymore. You may have been having fun with this. This may be a job that you like really enjoy, which is why you're willing to stay in this position like this. So it sounds like you're going through just kind of a rough spot. When it comes to either, you know, if this is a job, great. If this is a relationship, fine. I can see it happening for both of those. You were having fun before, but this is a rough spot. And it's like you're trying to give up on it, and it's happening too fast. So, because I think that you're going to then turn into it, and eventually you're going to get through it. You're going to get through it, and you're going to be like, man, boy, that month sucked. That month sucked, but boy, September, October is going to be so much better. All right, tell me more about this Three of Pentacles here. All right, we've got the Four of Wands. Yeah, see? Three of Pentacles, we've got a lot of work. A lot of work getting in there. Too much work. Too many details being put too much on you. Why? Because everybody else is fucking around. I just heard a lot of people go, yeah! Damn those bitches in the office. I would almost bet money my husband's going to choose this when he watches this. I would almost bet money because it's starting to feel like his reading. All right, tell me about this Death card here. What is this for pile 3, please? Tell me about this Death card, please. Why is the Death card here? Yeah. Pile 2 did this too. Oh my god, I fucking love it. So when the tarot, I'm going to show you here. Death card and Death card, right? So when the tarot does this to you, I just posted a meme the other day where basically when you post a card and then you pull another card to clarify it and it pulls out the same damn card, the tarot's going, I said what I said. Did I stutter? In nice terms. It basically means that what I said about this card earlier is what stands. You feel like it's too much. It's too heavy for you. You're getting ready to give up. It's about to kill you. You feel like you feel like you won't make it through this. Or you or your job won't make it through this. Of course, it is a metaphor. It does not mean you're actually going to die. I'm not trying to say that at all. It's just a metaphor. But it's just too much for you to handle, and you're getting ready to make some drastic changes because in your head you're going, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. I'm going to like flip the bird and get out. So right here is where you getting ready to give up on whatever this is for you, okay? All right, and they're saying, don't go, don't go. Right here, we're not going to clarify that. Yes, we will. Let's clarify it. 8 of Cups here. Why is the 8 of Cups here, please? Tell me more about that. Why is the 8 of Cups here? King of Pentacles reversed. Okay. You haven't met your goals yet. That's what's happening. You haven't met your goals yet. You don't have the proper setup or anywhere to go at this point. So you can't just fucking quit right now. You can't. It's not practical for you to right now. It is not practical. So you're going to have to deal with it for the moment. What's this High Priestess reversed here, please? Why is the High Priestess reversed here? We've got the Queen of Wands. Okay. So I feel like there is a female energy, someone of female persuasion. Doesn't have to be a female. It could just be a feminine man or something or whatever. Gender doesn't matter. But generally, I'm going to say it's a generally female energy of somebody in there that's causing the discord. Okay, this could be your boss, this could be a coworker, it could be your wife getting upset with you working at this place. It could be that. But someone is causing the discord in this space, okay? That's if it's a job. Of course, if this has to do with a love relationship and you're seeing like, issues with it and you're like, oh, fuck this, I'm getting out, right? Say it's a love relationship, somebody else is getting in the way. Queen of Wands is always the third party. Always, because she's beautiful and magnetic and inspiring, and she always attracts everybody. She's extremely attractive. Pulls people to her. Very easy for people to think that they want to cheat on their partners. So, okay. So this is you deciding, okay, I'm gonna just focus and head into it, right? Like that boat, right? That way I don't get capsized. It's not gonna take me out. Make you choose. What's this? What's this Two of Pentacles here? Bring down the extra work. Too much work. What's happening here? Why is the Two of Pentacles here reversed? Oh, okay. We've got the Queen of Swords. Gotcha. Okay, so proper planning, observation. So proper planning and observation is going to help whittle it down for you, okay? Proper planning and observation, basically really thinking it through. This chick is the smartest chick in the deck, okay? Smartest chick in the deck. She is a strategist. She's the only chick not married in this deck. She doesn't need a man. I say in this deck, in the tarot. In another deck, that she is personified by Queen Elizabeth I. She doesn't need a man. So look at how, like, Queen Elizabeth I ruled and how that's compared to as the Golden Age, because she stuck true to herself and she listened to her, used her brain as the tool as it is, because it is just a tool. It's not you. It's just a tool. Your soul is you. Not your body, not your brain, your soul. So the guide, so use the brain as the tool it is. Tell me more about this Hanged Man reversed here. Tell me more about that situation for the outcome for the month. Hanged Man. Hello, come on, are you going to tell me when? Okay, there we go. Ten of Wands reversed. Gotcha. Yeah, you're just not going to carry that load anymore. You're not going to carry the stress and worry of all the work and stuff like that anymore. You're just not going to... You're going to realize that's not your job. That's not your pay grade. Not your job to worry about all that other shit. You need to do what is in your job description and just kind of roll with it and deal with it for the moment. And this is you dealing with it, you being okay with dealing with it. All right, pile 3, let's get some advice here from the Rebel deck. The Rebel deck is meant to be kind of a lighter side of things. It cusses just like I do. And it gives you kind of the in-your-face advice that you really kind of needed. So it says, stop sleeping so damn much. Wake up. You're missing some cool shit. So this indicates when it talks about sleeping, you may be willfully choosing to not focus on things. He's staying asleep to the issues, right? Not wanting to take action. Not wanting to take any action. So this is saying take the action, get out there, and look at it and stare it in the face. Quit trying to hide under the covers from the boogeyman. You need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. So you need some exercise. Get some exercise, work off the stress and frustration. Work it off. Go outside and, hammer, take down some wood, whatever, I don't care. Go to the gym, go for a walk, go for a bike ride. And then stay away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit. Bacon, chocolate, beer. Get some. So they're also saying when it comes to this is a lot of stop avoiding things and focusing on other stuff and refusing to allow yourself to feel relaxation. You may be refusing to feel relaxation, which is why, one, you may actually be sleeping too much. Two, you do need exercise. Exercise will make you sleep better and make you relax. It will help you relax. I know that sounds kind of counterproductive, but it's not. It will help you relax. And then this right here, like it talks about bacon and chocolate and beer and stuff like that. Those are happy making things. Those are dopamine increasing stuff. I'm not saying you should do beer. I'm going to say no on the beer. Alcohol tends to be spirit diminishing, your soul diminishing, and you need your soul. So, let's see here. Do I have anything else? Oh, they said no. All right. Well, pile 3, that's what I've got for you. Thank you so much for being here. If you did resonate with some of this, hit that like button. And I will see y'all next time. Thanks. Bye. Hi, pile 4. Welcome to your August 2021 tarot reading. So you guys chose the Pyrite, Fool's Gold, actually known to be lucky for money. So, all right. I've got your cards here. They have been pre-shuffled. And so that way you didn't have to suffer through all that. And so please note before we get started that this is a general reading versus a personal reading, okay? Since it is a general reading on YouTube, you may not resonate with all of this, and that's okay. There may be just pieces of it. You were drawn to it for a reason. So, if you do want a personal reading, I do have a link down in the description box on how to order a personal reading directly from me through my Etsy shop. So that is the only way I offer it there. So please also note that this is a general topic reading. So it could resonate with you for your love life. It could be your career. It could be home life. It could be some other situation that you've got going on that it resonates with you with. So take it however it is. I'm going to try and keep things as ambiguous as possible and not really focus on one type of topic or another. And if I'm particularly getting a certain message about a card, I'll let you know. I will let you know, and I'll be like, oh, it might be actually this if this is a love relationship, blah, 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 right? Okay. All right. And then if it does resonate, you like the way that it's done, hit that like button. It really does help me out. I appreciate you. Let's get started. Ta-da! 2 of Pentacles. Okay. And then we've got the King of Pentacles, crossing it. Okay. Ace of Wands. Four of Pentacles reversed, Judgment in the past, Knight of Wands reversed in the immediate future, okay. And we've got the Six of Pentacles reversed here at current energies. Six of Pentacles, wow. Okay, Six of Pentacles reversed right here, Six of Cups reversed right here for the unseen influences, which that's interesting to me. And then Hopes and Fears, we've got the Page of Swords. And the outcome, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Just taking a look at all this. Basically, so yeah, so you know what, it's interesting because of course this is the 4th reading here. People are starting to take a lot of action and you're doing the same thing. You're doing the same thing here, pile 4. You're making some changes in your life. You've got, so in the current energies, we have the 2 of Pentacles reversed here. So you are working on letting go of something. that was a hard decision for you in the past with this Judgment card. It was a pretty major decision. It could be something big that happened in your life. Could be a job change, could be, you know, relationship change, could be any of that stuff. So, but it's a big change that you decided to do and started acting on. So now, so now you're down to, you've lost a piece. So it's like you're balancing two, right? Two things here, balancing multiple situations, very busy. Now you're not. Now you're not. Now you're not very busy, but you have ideas. You want to stay in this situation, but this King of Pentacles card is right in your way. So money may be a thing that's important for you right now, and money is a big focus. Yeah, so this is definitely a big focus for you this month, money. And it's kind of standing in the way of really what you want to do. You have these ideas and you're hearing about all these people that are just like, go do what you love, you know, be everything you can be, that kind of thing. It's really hard when you don't have the finances to pay your bills, right? So you've made the decision to let something go, and now what's happening is that you don't have something you did have before. You don't want it anymore, of course, because it wasn't your thing, right? But now what's happening is you're finding that you're lacking in things to do. But that doesn't mean that you don't have the idea to, with this Ace of Wands. With the Ace of Wands here, this is your idea. You're like, I am going to go and I'm going to get this shit done. I'm going to go do it. This is your fantastic idea. Your brilliant, passionate idea and everything. Because I feel like you're focusing a lot on living your truth. That's a really big topic these days amongst people. Live your truth. Live what you love to do. Because if you're not happy, why stay? Right? So I think that that's kind of the changes that you're making. Your gut is saying, with this Four of Pentacles reversed here, is to let it out. Release the secret of your passions. That may be very particular for some people, or it may be for all of you. But it's definitely something where you've been holding back what you've truly wanted to do for a long time, and people never really knew about it. And so let go of that secret. And network. So this is leading to you need to be talking to a bunch of people, because the more people that you can talk to, the more that can bring you, you know, King of Pentacles, new ideas. You go from Ace of Wands to King of Pentacles, that kind of thing. So just keep talking. And so this right here, in the immediate future, we've got this Knight of Wands reversed. This is you feeling nervous about it. This is you being nervous. You are excited about it, but you're really nervous, and it is holding you back. And that's okay. That's allowed. But it is something that is going to make you slow right the hell down. But that also may make you do things the right way, right? Diving on in like this Knight of Wands does, diving right on in isn't necessarily a good thing to do. So this might be a good thing. Energy surrounding you, we've got the Six of Pentacles reversed. So Six of Pentacles reversed, yeah, you're lacking balance right now. You feel like you're lacking balance in money. All your money is falling out of your pockets, like in this reversed card, right? All your money is just falling out of your pockets, and you're like, oh my God, what am I going to do here? What am I going to do? So money is a huge focus for you. You got all these pentacles going on here. So this is most likely just a career read, most likely for most of you. The unseen energies, the unseen influences here, we have the Six of Cups reversed. You're forgetting the old shit, and that's okay. You're letting go of the old memories. You're not going to be living in the past anymore. You're living in the new stuff, right? Living in the new, living in your passion, living in a space where It's not the old you, it's a new you. All right, and then so hopes and fears, we've got the Page of Swords. So this does talk about you learning something new. You want to learn. It's like you want to just change your whole career path. And you're ready to learn something new. This is the learning card. All about figuring stuff out. The outcome, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So you'll find something. You will find something that will satisfy you. It will be slow though. But slow and steady, because it is a pentacle, slow and steady is stable. And like, so say you're starting a brand new business or something like that. It does start slow. Every single time it starts slow. You've got to be patient. So this is you going through it and being patient with it. All right, let's get some details. Oh. Come on, cards. Yeah, the card that came out, Judgment. That was a big thing for you to do. So maybe you decided to leave like your old job, your old important job that you've been with for a long time. Maybe you've decided to leave home, you know, something stable. You're ready to go out on your own, you know. Woo. All right, so tell me more about this. Let's see here. Tell me about this Ace of Wands here. What's this Ace of Wands, please? Queen of Wands. I like it. Yeah, so, I mean, you've got this excitement towards this new way of living, basically. You've got this excitement and you're super thrilled. It's definitely something that you're just drawn to do. You are drawn to do it. It's like a magnet pulling you to it, right? Moth to a flame. All right, tell me about... That didn't tell me anything because I didn't ask the question. Tell me about this Four of Pentacles reversed here. Why is the Four of Pentacles reversed here? The Magician reversed. Oh, okay. So previously when you weren't speaking your truth or living your truth, you weren't creating your truth either. That's why you need to let it out. That's why you need to let it out. Tell people about your passions. Tell people about it. All right, so tell me more about this Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands reversed here? Why is the Knight of Wands here? The Devil reversed. Gotcha. So the Devil reversed. Basically, this shows that oh, you're avoiding getting into a bad situation. Got it. So this new idea that you have, you may be tempted to get into something that's deeper, that's hard. That's not really, you know, that's not the way that you should go. And this right here with this Knight of Wands, this is your caution. That's why you're being cautious about it. Oh, okay. Because you can be tempted into something terrible. Maybe bad ethics or something like that. Okay. Tell me more about this Knight of Pentacles. Tell me about this Knight of Pentacles, please. Here we are. Oh, I like it. Queen of Cups. Oh, I like that. Okay. Yeah, so slow and steady makes a really good space to go into, but you're gonna freaking love it. You're just gonna feel so good, and you're gonna be following your intuition, right? Slow and steady, and you're gonna get the satisfaction out of life that you were truly looking for, not just this working day to day, 9 to 5, just because they said I need to, because fuck that, right? All right, let's get some Rebel deck advice. So the Rebel deck is meant to be kind of the lighter side of Oracle decks. Meant to be on the funnier side, kind of slap you in the face with some stuff. Some cussing like what I do. So what's the advice here for pile 4 regarding this reading, please? What's the advice for pile 4 regarding this reading, please? Okay. We've got, you need a good fucking cry. Get the ugly cry on. Let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. It has to do with this stuff in the past that you released. It's not everyone else's fault. It's yours. You are a grown-ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit. Interesting. So, this is you taking responsibility, right? This is you taking responsibility for your actions and for your life. And this is probably a lesson that actually you have probably already just learned. It's not everyone else's fault, it's yours. It is your responsibility to build your life. And that's why you made this change in the first place. I like it. All right, pile 4, that's what I've got for you this month. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you. If you did like this, hit that like button, and I will see y'all next time. Thanks. Bye. Hi, pile 5. Welcome to your August 2021 tarot reading. Your pick a card. So you chose pile 5 with this beautiful pink. It looks like a pink and granite stone of some sort. I'm sure that there is a name for it. I'm sure I have it somewhere, but I don't have it right now. And yeah, I like it because it's pretty. So I've got your cards here. They have already been shuffled out and ready to roll. And that way then you don't have to, suffer through that whole process here. But before I get started, I do want to confirm this is a general reading, okay, versus a personal reading. So since it is general, it's free on YouTube. You may only resonate with certain pieces of it, okay? You may resonate with all of it, which would be awesome, but I am just saying that you may not resonate with all of it. So, because it is not based on your energy alone, but a general collective of who's supposed to click on this using the quantum fields. So, if you do want a personal reading where I am focusing only on your frequency and everything, then check the video description down below. I have a link to my Etsy shop down there where you can order a personal reading. Also, this is a general topic reading, okay? So it could be, that's the goal here when I did the shuffling. Now, I haven't seen these cards, so I don't know if it's love related. I don't know if it's career or anything. It could resonate as a career reading for one person and a love reading for another. So just take it however it goes for you. And so it may resonate in an area of your life that you're like, oh, I didn't realize I needed a reading for that. So sometimes that does happen. And if you do resonate with it, hit that like button. It really does help me out here. I do appreciate you. Even if you hit the unlike button, it actually helps me. So those people who think that they're actually hurting my channel, they're actually not, because they don't know how YouTube works. Anyways, let's get started with your reading, shall we? Let's do this. 3 of Wands. Okay. Reversed. Okay, crossed by the 10 of Cups. Interesting. And 2 of Wands in your head, reversed. We've got 4 of Swords reversed in your gut. And in the past, we've got the 7 of Wands. Immediate future, the Knight of Wands. Okay. We've got surrounding you. We've got the Six of Swords. Unseen factor is the Hierophant reversed. And hidden hopes and fears, we've got the reverse Four of Pentacles. And the outcome, we've got the Knight of Cups reversed. Okay. This does look like a love reading, or someone who's trying to get love, or they're trying to, it's like you're trying to manifest your person, right? You're trying to manifest your soulmate, your twin flame, your happiness. And what's happening here, what I'm seeing is we've got, this is in the past, okay? The Seven of Wands. This is you trying to force it. This is you trying your hardest to force this to happen. Thinking that if you do enough research, if you do enough focusing, if you do that, it will show up for you. Because, and I get why you did that. I really do. Because the thing is that I was one of those people. And they teach you that if you focus enough, you'll get what you want, right? If you focus enough. Thing is that that's not actually the key. That's not actually the key. We'll talk more about what the key is here as we go through it, okay? But yeah, so what's happening is that here you are focusing through it. You're trying to force it. Like, I'm doing my best, pushing so hard on getting this done. So now the point that you are actually at here is we've got the Three of Wands reversed. You're kind of in a spot where you're just like, I don't think this is going to happen. I don't think this is going to happen. You're feeling pretty down up on yourself about the whole thing. Like, I did all this work and it still didn't happen. So why? There's a big feeling of disappointment associated with it. A lot of, sadness in general. Because this right here, this Ten of Cups, that's what you're aiming for. This is rainbows and butterflies here, if I can get this to focus. Rainbows and butterflies, love relationship right here. This is, your ultimate happiness. Now, I feel like you're placing a lot of energy on that because you feel like that would actually fix your life. You feel like that would make things better. And that's why when it didn't happen, you're just like, oh, why not? Do I not deserve to feel better? Do I not deserve to have somebody in my life to share my life with? And so you're at the point, this is what's in your conscious mind here. We've got the Two of Wands reversed. This is the, I don't know card. When it's upside down like this. You don't know where to go with it. You don't know where to go with it. You don't know what to think about it. You don't know, you don't know why you're in this spot. You've done everything that they told you to do. You've done everything that they recommended that you do. And at least in the way that you understood it. And you know what? I feel like you truly did. I feel like you truly did. The one part that they have not talked to you about. I say they, those people that you're watching their videos, you're learning from them on how to manifest your twin flame and how to manifest your soulmate, whatever, or at least just a relationship or companion, that kind of thing. The one thing that they have not told you is that you have to resolve yourself first. And I know, I don't know about you, but like when I hear something like that, I'm just like, what the hell do you mean? What does that mean? What kind of cryptic bullshit is that? Okay, I get it. So, but the thing is that why are you placing so much on this? Why? They don't tell you to address that why. Why do you need this to be happy? Why can't you be happy on your own? That's the deep down work that you actually have to do. That's the deep down work that you actually have to do. You have to be okay with yourself first before you can actually get that. And you know what? That's why this universe sucks sometimes. It really does suck. And so your gut, your deep down gut instinct for the whole thing, we've got the Four of Swords reversed here. You are in dire need of deep down healing. You need to go deep into that healing hole. healing hole. I do feel like you'll pull in some sort of, I'm gonna say manifest. You're manifesting some sort of, fun here with this Knight of Wands. So this is in the immediate future here, usually the first 2 weeks of August, first 2 weeks of the month that I'm reading for. This person will come in. Now, the way that this comes through, when I first saw it, when I was laying it down, it came through and said in my head, Knight in Shining Armor. It's your Knight in Shining Armor. That's how you're going to see this person. You're going to see this person as your Knight in Shining Armor. Thing is that it's the Knight of Wands. You don't want that knight. If you want any sort of commitment or stability in your life, you don't want this person. Now, but I feel like you're going to take it anyways. You're going to do it anyways, just because it's going to distract you from all the work that you've been doing. Because you're like, you know what, I need a fucking break. Okay, you know what, and you deserve a break. Because sometimes going through this process can help you achieve knowledge about something. Because this energy that's surrounding you here, we've got the Six of Swords. You're working to move past this whole idea that you can create it. You're working to move past it. And that's actually probably a good thing. That's actually probably a good thing, because I feel like it's almost obsessive that you were in that type of space, believing that you can create this magical relationship just by the full pure intention and not letting the universe do its work. Does that make sense? You're trying to control how it happens, and you can't. And a lot of times when you're working on manifesting someone very special, it takes years. It takes years for the universe to bring that all to fruition. So you're at the point where you're just like, okay, I need to move to a space where I feel better, I'm calmer about everything, and I'm going on with my life. I feel like that's what you're getting ready to do, which is awesome. You should do that. But you're doing that because you're disappointed. You've got a disappointment. You've got some healing work to do to realize deep down within you. So the unseen forces here that we have influencing the situation, we have the Hierophant reversed. The Hierophant reversed. So this talks about interesting. So what was coming through when I'm listening to that card is that it's just straight up not time for you. You know what? I'm the first person to be like, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that just as much as you do, I'm sure. Because I've been told that many times. I went through a journey with infertility. I was trying to make a baby happen. And I fought through it. And then finally I got to this point. I got to this point where I was just like, fuck it, I don't think it's ever going to happen. I don't know what to do here. But I had a lot of healing to do. I had to focus on something else. Get distracted with something else. Because it wasn't time. But you know what? The moment that I did this, it's like you're on the verge. Now, don't take that as, oh my God, they're coming. Don't take that as that. That just means that you're to the next step, which is good. Because continual movement forward is the way you want to go. You're just not ready yet. And that's okay. But I feel like this person is going to play a part in your discovery of the process of who you are, learning who you are. Because you can't find someone who matches you if you don't know who you are. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Hopes and fears. We have the Four of Pentacles reversed here. Well, you're hoping it's like oh, okay. That one was complex. Okay, so this card is typically about really holding on to something, holding on tight. Because you can see when it's right side up, you know, how this guy is just like holding on real tight to his pentacles, right? To his stability, to his happiness, right? Because he's this frugal dude. So when it's reversed like this, right? It's reversed. You are afraid of letting go of this concept You are afraid of letting go of this concept because you feel like you'll miss out. You feel like you won't get the stability and happiness. And it's a deep down gut feeling that you've got that if I let this go, or you think it's a gut feeling, that's what I'm going to say. You feel like if you let this whole thing go with this 10 of Cups, you know, you're trying to achieve your 10 of Cups here, you feel like if you let it go, then you'll never get it. Because you didn't make it happen, right? You feel like, you know, oh, I didn't put any intention into it, but, you know, how do you think, I'm going to say 99%, you know, let's say 90%, whatever. How do you think 90% of the planet goes through their lives? And, you know, the vast majority of them do find someone that they're happy with. And that's without any major intention work like this. It's without that. It just happens. It happens because it's time. And the thing is that everybody has their own programming and their pre-birth planning that they did. So this whole fight right here, I'm a big proponent of pre-birth planning. This whole fight right here is something that you wrote in yourself. And you know what? It sucks. Yes, it sucks. That's the whole fucking point, okay? That is the whole point. The whole point is for you to ascend it. That's the whole point. And for me, I find it comforting knowing that I wrote this bullshit in by myself. I'm not just a victim. I did it to myself on purpose because I knew I could get through it. I knew I could. And the same goes for you. You knew you could. That's why it's in here. Who better to support you than yourself? All right, so for the outcome here, pile 5, we've got the Knight of Cups reversed. You're going to find this person is not your Knight of Cups that you want. The Knight of Cups is the guy, you know, with his cup of love to present everything to you, right? His cup of love coming in to wine you and dine you and, you know, give you all the love and affection you're looking for, right? And you're going to find that this person's not that. And that's okay. That's okay. You can still enjoy this. I would say just enjoy it for the time being, you know, but don't expect it to be long term. Don't expect it to be long term by any means, because this person's not going to be what you're looking for. If that resonates for you. May not be just for you, right? So let's get some details. Details. Look at that. Split it. Look what I got. The Lovers. I like that. Now, the Lovers card doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have, like, the Lovers type of situation. And I'm going to tell you a little bit later how to help manifest that relationship. I've done it twice myself. It does take years. I'm going to put that out there right now. It does take years. Look at that. 10 of Cups. It's crazy, huh? Okay. So tell me what this 3 of Wands is here for, please. Why is the 3 of Wands here? All right, yep. We've got the Ace of Pentacles reversed here. Ace of Pentacles reversed. It's because you haven't found anything that's worthwhile. You haven't found what you were looking for. You haven't found this stable. So yeah, as you can see, just the imagery on this card, it looks like a seed, right? A seed to plant. There's been no seeds that have been planted at this point, and nowhere to go with that. And it's frustrating you, which makes perfect sense. It really does. Okay, and so tell me, I didn't even ask the question yet. Tell me more about this. They are dropping cards at me. Stop it. Okay, tell me about this 4 of Swords. Tell me more about that. Why is the 4 of Swords here, please? Jesus. Okay, 2. Gotcha. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Wands and the Devil card that popped out here. So, Seven of Wands, same one. You see how she's kind of like forcing her way through with everything, right? So the thing is that with these cards here, it shows that, so it says you need, like I had mentioned earlier, you need some deep down healing. We've got some obsession, kind of obsession type behaviors popping in here with this Devil card. Obsessed with getting something done. It's like excessive behaviors, focusing too much on something, maybe overthinking it a lot bit, and trying to force something to happen right here with this type of behavior. And the question that you need to ask yourself is, why am I trying to force this to happen so much? Why am I focused on this so hard? Am I trying to get through an old relationship? Am I trying to get, resolve my loneliness, because I've been alone for 16 years, that type of thing. So it's one of those things. Like, why are you so insistent on focusing so much on it to the point where you're extremely disappointed at this point? And I can tell you one superficial one that almost everybody is subject to, and that's social media. All these things about twin flames and soulmates and blah, 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 blah out there. Oh my God. There is so many high standards put out there. And they're like, you can get that too if you focus hard enough. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. That is not true. We have life paths that we wrote in to our lives. We have life paths, we have things, we have traumas, we have stuff that we've got to do at the same time. And the thing is that a lot of times those people are just looking for money. That's all they're doing. Looking for money. Makes me kind of sad because they're capitalizing on sad feelings. And I don't like it. It really, really strikes me as a bad thing. They're capitalizing on sad feelings. So what I would like to do before I move on to this stuff to clarify these things, get some details about this, is that let's talk about what you can do. Because if you are actually trying to manifest your twin flame, soulmate, whatever perfect person that you want, right? Do this. Take a white sheet of, white lined sheet of paper, big one, like 8 by 11 or whatever. Rip it out. I want you to fill the whole thing. I want you to write down at the top, my perfect mate. Put a date on it, the date that you wrote it. And I want you to fill the whole thing out, describing how that person is, the traits and behaviors that this person has, how they're going to treat you, if you have particular things about how they look, if you have particular things about what gender, if you have, whatever. Put anything possible. Fill the page. The more detailed, the better. Because the thing is that, there are so many people out there that the universe can find it for you. Write it out. Okay? Be aware of what you are asking for. And I say this because the first time I did this, yes, it did take a couple years. Sorry, there's an ambulance going by. The first time I did this, I put something on there and I then realized just how much I couldn't handle that type of personality. So it was a learning thing for me. It really was. That type of personality, I think I put like headstrong, and what happened was that me and that person just butted heads so bad. It was so bad. And so I'm a Scorpio with a Leo moon, Virgo rising. And they put me with, I say they, the universe, okay? Put me with, my thing's getting louder, sorry. They put me with a triple Leo. I don't get along with Leos very well. I just don't, we battle. We battle. And it's just one of those things, they're not very open to feedback in regards to things. At least this person wasn't. So, anyways, be careful what you wish for. That's why I say that. But anyway, so fold it up, put it somewhere safe. Put it at the bottom of your, underwear drawer or something like that if you wanted to. Put it somewhere safe and just put it away and just stop thinking about it. Now, of course, you're going to think about it for a little bit, of course, but just forget about it. Forget about it. Go about your daily life. You know what? Yes, I am, and just keep telling yourself, I am building myself to be the person that my ideal person wants. Because you want them to want you, not just you want them, right? So do that. It does take years. Both times for me, it did. First time took about 2 years, and the second time took about 2 years. So FYI, that does happen. But it just happens purely randomly. It really does. It's random. It's strange. It's interesting how the universe works, but what you're doing is you're programming it. Because you can do that, by the way. That's what tarot does. Tarot doesn't program anything. It just reads data in this matrix that we live in. So you're just programming it for what you want. That's what you're doing. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands. What's this person like? What is this person? Tell me more about this person. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands here. Because Knight of Wands is a passionate person, someone who's got a lot of ambition, seems really magnetic and attractive, right? But they tend to be kind of wishy-washy. They go back and forth. I'm not going to say wishy-washy. I shouldn't say that. I should say they don't make up their mind very well. They change their mind all the time. Look at this. Oh my goodness, huh? So this person, this right here says they are not your mate. Two of Cups reversed. They are not your mate. They are not the person you're looking for. Two of Cups right side up is soulmate connection, perfect partnership. You'd want to see that with your Ten of Cups right here. This person is not it. So they're not going to give me a description really on like what this person is, other than Knight of Wands. They're really magnetic. You're really attracted and pulled to them because they always seem like they say the right thing. They're really charming and stuff like that, right? They are not it. Enjoy it for the time if you want, but know that it's not going to last. It's not going to last. Tell me more about this Hierophant, please. Tell me more about this Hierophant, please. Top card, okay. Strength reversed, okay. So we've got, with this Strength reversed card right here, this basically talks about, because I had talked about with this one, it not being time, right? It's not time, and the reason why is because you've got some vulnerabilities to work on. You've got some vulnerabilities that are within you, and it's possible that your ideal person, that the one that you would write down all your details on, you need to be stronger for this person. And it's not necessarily a whole hide your vulnerabilities thing. That's not what I'm trying to say. This is a dealing with your own weaknesses that you recognize yourself. This is you addressing your own personal weaknesses. That way they can't be triggered by somebody. Because you know what would be horrible is that you finally find the person that you wrote all the details about, right? You finally find this person and then they trigger you all to hell, right? They piss you off like no other because you didn't do the work. So you didn't do the work, and then they'd become the one that got away, right? All right, let's talk about this Knight of Cups here. Tell me more about this Knight of Cups. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups, please. Okay. Whoa, okay. Oh, I kind of like it. Okay. We've got the Death card and the King of Cups. Interesting. Oh, okay. So you know, by the end of August, you're going to be like, this person is not my Knight of Cups. That's not who they are. And it's going to be like, why? Because it's going to end with this Death card. This relationship with this person will end. But guess who's right behind it? King of Cups. This is a true, solid love. Very good for Ten of Cups energies. Very, very good. So just, you're doing the work. You are almost there. You are almost there. Just have a little patience and strength. You can do this, I promise. Let's get you some advice here from the Rebel deck here. What's the advice here for pile 5 for this reading, please? Advice here for pile 5 for this reading. All right, we've got a couple. Yeah, you know what? I was going to say this earlier, actually. You are giving away your power. You are a badass. Act like it. So I don't like saying this because people get offended. Or maybe I should just say I do. I get offended when people tell me that. You're giving away your power. Bitch, no, I'm not. When, yes, I am. You're giving away your power. You are giving away who you are and putting way too much into this. Your happiness. You have happiness power by yourself. Because you're a badass. Now let's act like it, right? Now laugh. Work on laughing. Try to be happy. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? Giggle and laugh and do happy things. That is the best way to bring about happiness in your life. Find things that make you happy. Garfield makes me happy. That's why I always have him here. I love Garfield. He is my dude. And so maybe you have something that you've had since you were a child that's made you happy. Maybe it's just princesses. Maybe it's My Little Pony. Maybe it's stupid stuff, right? It could be you like to play video games, that kind of thing. Do what makes you happy. And then what'll happen is that you'll raise your vibration by doing that. And it helps bring this person towards you. All right, pile 5, that's what I've got for you today. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you. And I will see y'all next time. Thanks. Bye.